I got it now. You may roam and search for all eternity. Well, actually, it probably is gonna sense that the orb piece is missing now. So it's probably not gonna roam for much longer. The address of the library wasn't far, but it started storming on my way. I constantly looked over my shoulder, but nothing seemed to be following me yet. Even so, I ran and ran all the way across London, never stopping, even when the cold rain and exhaustion made my legs scream in pain. Charles Langdon. I wish the loading snippets would require an interaction before it would go on. That way I could read at my own leisure. Chapter 3. Clock. Oh, Jesus Christ, that spooked me. I'm not going in that direction just for that matter. That screams of danger. Nice entrance doors on the inside. Okay, I have to. Okay, I have a full lantern. So not only does it rain, there's also lightning. Where did... There was a statue here, I'm pretty sure of it. Was it not a statue? It looked like some sort of gargoyle-like thing. Fuck me. Some odd sounds. It sounded like a loud shoving sound. What's that over there? Are those scratch marks? Oh. Such a draft. Blows out all the lights again. Something has tried to break in. Well, it looks like someone has tried to break out. It's locked, but the lock is rusty and weak. Well, I have a chipper here. There we go. November 1700. It pains me to seal the clock so soon after its completion, but I had no choice. I thought I had escaped from the college, but I should have known it was only a matter of time until he found me. I was forced to use all of my alkahest to fight the monsters off, searing their flesh, leaving none left to carry out my plan. I knew the monsters would return to break into the vault below, so I had no choice but to seal it. I also dressed one of the dead monsters in my clothes and hacked it to pieces. It may not be enough to fool them, but there's little else I can do. Well, it's smart. Even if by chance... Well, maybe they think you evolved into something else then. You became one of them. Even if by chance they break through my barriers, I thankfully have other means of defense. My guardians are not all powerful, but they should slow the monster's progress. My guardians? Is that where I saw a gargoyle-like silhouette? So, are they also gonna slow my progress? You told me to come here, you didn't mention any of this. Samuel. You saved the whole A4 page just to write your name. Guardians. Are there two guardians now hunting me? The guardian of the orbs and the guardian of Samuel. This place couldn't get haunted enough. Yeah. Too dark. What? Sounds here are terrifying me. Something is... Ah, Jesus frick! Sounds there are... They were very poorly stacked. Get it together. They were poorly stacked. But I do have a sweet spot for haunted stories. But we must not let the thought of poltergeists get to us. Guardians. It would be a poltergeist's natural habitat, wouldn't this be? It's one big library. 2 entrances. Why are there so many books in here, in those cupboards? It's a library, you have plenty of room. This book in particular. Here, let me show you how you do it. Okay, I see what you mean. It doesn't quite fit in. Oh, ghosts. Ghosts are not real. Ah! I'm seeing things again. Can't be. I'm trying really hard to find a natural explanation for all the throwing and stuff, but... Ghosts! Or other invisible creatures. Invisible to the naked eye. Can't use item this way. Sound like it came from this room. Whispers and some throwing. You have to do better than that. Can't convince me just like that. Well. Let's see, that's about everywhere, I think. There's a book. So what have we here? The hurried circle. At its nexus, it was an association of personal friends. Hartlib and Dury were the 2 key figures. Comenius, despite their best efforts, always remained a cause they were supporting rather than a fellow coordinator. Around them were Hubner, Hawk, Pell, Morian, Rulis, Houghton, and Apelius, later to be joined by Sadler, Culpeper, Worsley, Boyle, and Claudius. It's quite a gang you have here. As soon as one looks any further than this from the center, the lines of communication begin to branch and cross, threading their way into the entire intellectual community of Europe and America. It is a circle with a definable center, but an almost infinitely extendable periphery. Too sophisticated for my brain. But I'll try to keep up. This is where I saw the silhouette. Pretty sure I saw some sort of gargoyle. I can't have imagined that much, can I? Coming to greet me. What the There was a sliding sound. Coming to greet me, to inspect. It's just a monster, it's just a threat. And how do these so-called guardians protect? Maybe I just thought I saw something gargoyle-like. Maybe I will have to try to dwell further. Why was the... If Samuel went in here, who sealed him? Someone has tried to break in. Okay, like this. I thought this was like an exit. But it's an entrance. Someone's tried to break in. So I suppose... But who did this then? Confused about all this. Okay, I wanna see what secrets it holds. Oh, it's a key here. Well. Oh, this is probably for the exit. I don't think the key's gonna work well through there. It's too quiet. Imagine if there was no thunder. It would be very... Like, the thunder itself is very creepy, of course. But if there was no thunder or rain, I would go equally insane. I'll happily trade that insanity for a little bit of startles here and there from the thunder. Rare books section. Ah, it's probably this other door I encountered. The library at our left. So this is probably the rare books section then. Ah, yes. It's a decently sized library, I would say. The other one is bigger. Oh god, I can hear sliding stuff all the time. Huh? Ah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Reveal your secrets. Dang, this is hard to tip over. Oh. Alright. Now. Can I find something very solid to break through? You look like you would have some weight in you. Huh. Oh, wait, of course I have digging tools here. Cannot use the item this way. Really? Well, this isn't much better. Oh! Oh, damn! That's not regular wood. I wonder what these numbers mean. That's quite the artifact. How did you get this in here? Or was this place built around this? The long clock. Ah, this was the so-called clock. With the help of the great engineers of the Circle, my greatest creation has been realized. Ah, so you made it. I have built a clock that ticks but once a year. The first dial advances at midnight on December 31st. The second dial advances on the beginning of a new century. This clock will keep time accurately for the next 10,000s of years. I have built it not to record what regular people perceive as time, but what the universe perceives. Deep time. This clock will continue to tick after I have died, long after you have died even. After my family has disappeared from existence and civilizations have risen and fallen. Buried beneath the library, the gears have been crafted from the finest metals to resist corrosion over the centuries. Are we nearing what is called the Great Work, the title of this custom story? Because this seems like quite the great work. The steam system is pressurized by the weights of the drivers, which must be wound for the clock to display the proper time. When the drivers are raised, the clock is wound, and the gears will adjust the clock to display the current year regardless of how it displays it like this. What? Regardless of how long it has been unwound. Samuel Hartlib. It shows? I thought this was all purely audible, or so. How can it display? Is this the entrance? No, this is. What the f? Someone on the other side. I can hear it. Well, that's very unfortunate. Are we a prisoner then? Oh, what the? Do I have enough oil for this? I have just a little bit of oil. There's not only oil hidden here. Ah, shucks. I was just what? This was an empty chamber. A portion of the east wing had collapsed, and the burns on Morian's hands would take some time to heal. When Morian asked him what happened, Hartlib hesitated to tell him about the distant roar he had heard just after he had touched the stone. Yeah, we were in wound. So, I only wanted to... I saw this looked like a tiny storage, a very small storage. I just wanted to inspect here before I went to check the other area. But here we are. It's long since been taken over by nature. Oh shit! Oh! Oh no no no! Oh no! You sneaky little bastard! Must be one of those cowering creatures. How do I want to go to the golden area. Let's see it! Oh no! Ow! Oh, Jesus. Paregoric. Where are you?